Hello everybody, it's Matthew Street and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. I really appreciate it. And folks, sometimes you just start thinking about your life and life in general. I think we all do. We take stock, where we've come from, where we're going to, how did we get here? Here I am sitting before you, the Matthew Street channel in my little YouTube music room studio here. How did I get here? 2025. How did I receive the honor not too long ago of becoming the 45th Beatle? That was an honor and an award I will never forget, receiving this award. Folks, it just means so much to me. And I have one person to thank for a lot of this, and that would be my older brother. I know I haven't talked about him that much. I don't talk about a lot of personal family stuff. You know about Mrs. Street, you know about my two younger brothers, you know a little bit about, family and stuff from my channel. But my older brother, well, he also has a YouTube channel, and I've never talked about him much, but he does broadcast, and his name is Stephen Schnee. You see, Street's not my real last name. It's my stage name, Matthew Street. But in reality, I am Matthew Schnee, and Stephen Schnee is my older brother. And he was the one who gave me that award designation not too long ago. My brother made me the 45th Beatle, and I will forever be indebted to him for that. He gave me that award at our family farm, the farm we grew up on in Iowa, and that's where he made that presentation. I'll show you an image of it. Yeah, the old farm. We grew up poor, Stephen and I. We really did. We didn't have much. We came from nothing. Absolutely nothing. We had to share a small bed and basically a closet-sized room. Those were tough times. Tough times in Iowa. It wasn't easy. But somehow we survived as a family. Stephen looked out for me, his kid brother, took care of me, took me under his wing. Family. Mom and Dad, they did the best for the two of us. They really did. They tried so hard. Mom and Dad were decent people, God-fearing people, farmers, working hard that farm. They taught Steve and I the importance of good hard work and how to be close as a family and help each other out. And we were close. We were very close working on that farm. We worked hard. But we had a dream, folks. Stephen and I had a dream. We truly did. We wanted more than anything to be farmers. We wanted to be pop stars. We wanted to be power pop stars, more specifically. Stephen was my influence. Power pop, rock and roll, Brit pop. He was there for it all. 80s dance pop, everything. He passed it on to me. We'd be working in that farm, but boy, we'd be in the bedroom at night. Little bedroom, tiny bedroom. We couldn't dance too wildly because it was so small and with the bed there and everything, but we'd dance our little butts off to all the greats, all the greats. And when we got old enough, Mom and Dad, we broke their hearts, but we decided to move to the city. Yep, we left that farm on the outskirts of Dubuque, Iowa, and we moved out to Iowa City, the big time, the big city, because we wanted to form a band. And Mom and Dad understood. They wanted us to follow our dream. So we did, and we formed a band. That band, you may have heard of them, was called the Scuzz. Yes, the Scuzz. The Scuzz, led by my older brother Stephen and me as his protege and two other guys, I don't remember their name. We practiced and we recorded and a little dingy apartment in Iowa City, but we recorded and we even toured. No one knew we were touring, but we toured the world. Just no one showed up. I don't know. And we threw our money together. We said, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. we released one album. We recorded and released an album with our little pittance of money. Total Eclipse of the Fart was the name of the album. You may have heard of it. But then again, you probably haven't, because we only sold 12 copies. Mom and Dad each bought one, and Stephen and I, we each bought 5. We handed them out to our friends, those that would take them anyway. It was tough times. It was tough times being a new power pop group. The Scuzz. But those musical dreams, we had to give up on them. The Scuzz didn't take off. No one got the Scuzz. So we had to move on. Steve moved to New York City. Yeah, he did. Broke my heart. He took up a job at CBGB's. You remember that famous club? And me, I went on to Burger King. I got a job at Burger King. We both had very similar jobs in those areas. Steven, he cleaned the bathrooms at CBGB's. We both cleaned bathrooms for a while, because while he was doing that, I was over at Burger King cleaning bathrooms. Oh, we did that for a while. We cleaned those toilets well, boy. We really put the spick and span on those. Pride. That's what it all comes down to. Pride in your work, whether you're cleaning a toilet or rocking out with the Scuzz. You took care of things. But we did eventually move up, Steve and I. We did. We both advanced. He was hanging out at CBGB's with people like the Ramones. And me? Well, I was working with a guy named Ramon. So, you know, we both were kind of moving up. But then one day, Steve moved out to California. He went even further away from me. I was so distraught, I moved to Boston. But at the same time, we both found YouTube. Yes, we discovered YouTube. Steven, he built an empire at YouTube. He started Schnee TV and things like the CD Junkie. And you probably wonder, what's that? No, it wasn't to do with bad things or substances. It was like you're a junkie, like you need something, but not like drugs. And like you need music, and you need to ingest music into you. You know, it's like you're a junkie for the CDs. You get it? So he was a CD junkie. Schnee TV, and he started this revolution called Ski Lodge. People like ski, and then they come back to a lodge and they party and talk and about music, and then they have some hot tea, and they do the tea, and then they have more fun, and Ski Lodge. Never invited me to that ski lodge, though. I haven't seen it, but that's okay. He's a lot farther away from me. But me, Matthew Street, I started a channel too, talking about the Beatles, power pop, 2 brothers with a dream. And even though we're separated by the miles now, we both have this. We have YouTube. And one day, because of our channels, we were invited to a special event. An event hosted by Paul and Ringo. Yes. Well, we weren't invited as guests. Steve was hired to be the bartender there, and I was hired to be a chauffeur and drive people around. But we were there. And lo and behold, I picked up Ringo at the airport, drove him to the event. When we got there, Paul greeted him. Steve jumped out from behind the bar, and for a brief moment in time, for like 15 seconds, Steve and I were with Paul and Ringo. The culmination of everything, from going back to those dreams, lying in that bed together at that farm in Iowa, to meeting Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr from the Beatles. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, folks. So I'm just here to say, folks, your dreams can come true with family and love, you can be the 45th Beatle. Well, no, you can't. You can maybe be the 46th, 47th, or 48th Beatle, but not the 45th. But my older brother made my dreams happen because he believed. He believed in me. He believed in the power of the music and the love we shared as family with Mom and Dad. And I am here to pass on that love to you. I hope you will go over and check out my brother's channel, the Stephen Schnee channel. I will put the link below. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel because it will help my growth and it will help me believe again in the power of music. Thank you all. Bye-bye.